welcome back to our channel. Before we begin, don't forget to like and subscribe. Today we're diving into the top 10 conspiracy theories of all time. These are the ones that have kept people up at night, questioning reality. Have you ever stayed up late scrolling through the internet and stumbled on something weird? Something that just didn't add up? Something that makes you question everything you thought you knew? Dates, facts, secret documents, the kind of stuff that makes your heart race. Get ready to question everything you thought was real. We're about to go on a wild ride through the unknown. Because after this video, you're going to be looking over your shoulder and side-eyeing the government. Trust me, you won't see things the same way ever again. From the infamous Roswell Incident to the mysterious Area 51, UFO sightings have always been shrouded in secrecy. Governments around the world have been accused of covering up evidence, leaving us to wonder what they're hiding. Eyewitnesses have come forward with incredible stories, but the truth remains elusive. The truth is out there, but will we ever find it? Number 10. The moon landing. This is one of the most debated events in history. Was the moon landing fake? Did we really set foot on the lunar surface? Did we really land on the moon in 1969, or was it all an elaborate hoax? Some people say no way, Jose. They believe it was all staged. They point to weird things in the photos, like the flag waving when there's no wind on the moon. How could that be? And don't even get me started on the shadows. They claim the shadows are all wrong. People say the shadows look all wrong, like there were multiple light sources, almost like a movie set. NASA says the flag was designed to look like it was waving and the shadows are just weird because of the moon's surface. They have their explanations. But like, who are we really going to believe, the government or our gut? The debate continues, and the mystery remains. Notable figures like Bill Kaysing, a former NASA employee, and Bart Sibrel, a filmmaker, have been vocal supporters of the moon landing hoax theory. On the other hand, scientists and experts have debunked these claims, providing evidence and explanations for the anomalies. Supporters of the hoax theory argue that the moon landing was filmed on a movie set, pointing to the technology available at the time. They also suggest that the moon landing was faked to win the space race against the Soviet Union during the Cold War. Whether you believe it or not, the moon landing conspiracy theory continues to captivate and divide people to this day. Number 9. The Assassination. November 22, 1963, the day President John F. Kennedy was assassinated. The official story is Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone, but people have been questioning that for years. Some think the CIA was involved, citing Oswald's connections to intelligence agencies. Others say it was the mafia, pointing to Kennedy's crackdown on organized crime. And then there's the whole grassy knoll thing, where witnesses reported seeing a second shooter. It's chilling to think that we might never know what really happened that day, despite all the theories and evidence. Number 8. Area 51. This top-secret military base in the Nevada desert has been the center of alien conspiracy theories for decades. Is it all true? Maybe, but the government is super secretive about Area 51, which only makes the theories even juicier. Declassified documents and testimonies from former employees suggest that secret experiments in alien technology might be involved. Some former employees have even claimed to have seen experimental aircraft and alien artifacts firsthand. With government hearings and public demands for transparency, the mystery of Area 51 continues to captivate imaginations worldwide. Number 7. The Illuminati. This secret society is rumored to control everything, from governments to banks to the music industry. But it's not just secret societies. Governments worldwide have extensive surveillance programs. Take the NSA's PRISM program, for instance. It collects data from major tech companies, raising serious privacy concerns. From CCTV cameras to smartphone tracking, our every move can be monitored. It's like we're all puppets with unseen hands pulling the strings. Is it all just a coincidence? I don't know, guys. It's kind of freaking me out. Number 6. 9/11. 9/11 was a day that changed the world, but some believe the truth about what happened that day is still being hidden from us. The events of that fateful day have sparked countless debates and theories. The official story is that terrorists hijacked planes and crashed them into the World Trade Center and the Pentagon. This narrative has been widely accepted, but not without scrutiny. But there are a lot of unanswered questions. Many people have raised doubts about the official explanation, pointing to inconsistencies and gaps in the story. Some believe that the government knew about the attacks in advance and allowed them to happen to justify going to war. This theory suggests a deeper, more sinister motive behind the tragedy. Supporters of the inside job theory argue that the collapse of the Twin Towers resembled a controlled demolition, citing the speed and symmetry of the fall. They also question the lack of interception by the U.S. Air Force and the collapse of World Trade Center 7, which wasn't hit by a plane. On the other hand, skeptics of the conspiracy theories point to the extensive investigations conducted by the 9/11 Commission and independent experts, which found no evidence of explosives. They argue that the unprecedented nature of the attacks and the structural damage caused by the planes and fires explain the building's collapse. It's definitely something to think about. The implications of such theories are profound, challenging our understanding of history and the trust we place in our leaders. Number 5. The Roswell Incident. UFO crash or just a weather balloon? Roswell, New Mexico, 1947. A rancher discovers peculiar debris in his field. Initial reports suggested it was a flying saucer, igniting widespread excitement. The military swiftly retracted the statement, claiming it was merely a weather balloon. This explanation has been met with skepticism and has fueled ongoing debates about the true nature of the incident. Was it really just a weather balloon, or was it something more extraordinary? The debate continues to this day. Number 4, the New World Order. One world, one government, one big conspiracy? Some believe that there's a group of powerful elites who are working to establish a new world order. They say this group is behind everything from economic crises to wars to pandemics. It sounds like something out of a dystopian novel, right? But some people believe it's really happening. Historically, there have been attempts at global control, like the League of Nations and the United Nations, aimed at fostering international cooperation. Proponents argue that a one-world government could bring about peace, stability, and coordinated responses to global issues. Critics, however, fear the loss of national sovereignty, the rise of authoritarianism, and the concentration of power in the hands of a few. The debate continues with strong arguments on both sides about the future of global governance. Number 3, Princess Diana's death. Accident or a royal cover-up? The death of Princess Diana in 1997 sent shockwaves around the world. The official story is that it was a tragic car accident, but some believe there was more to it than meets the eye. Some believe Diana was assassinated because she was about to expose secrets about the royal family. One theory suggests that the paparazzi chasing her car caused the crash. Another theory claims that the driver, Henry Paul, was intoxicated, but some argue his blood samples were tampered with. Some even believe that British intelligence services were involved, orchestrating the crash to prevent Diana from marrying Dodi Fayed. The truth about what happened that night remains a mystery, with many questions still unanswered. Number 2, chemtrails. The truth is up in the air. Have you ever looked up at the sky and seen those white trails left behind by airplanes? Most think they're just contrails, which are made up of water vapor, but some believe that they're actually chemtrails. Might sound crazy, but there are a lot of people who are convinced that chemtrails are real. Supporters of the chemtrail theory argue that these trails contain harmful chemicals, deliberately sprayed for purposes like weather modification or population control. On the other hand, skeptics and scientists assert that these claims lack credible evidence and that the trails are simply normal contrails formed by the condensation of water vapor. They point to extensive research showing that contrails are a natural byproduct of aircraft engines at high altitudes. Despite the evidence against the chemtrail theory, the debate continues, fueled by online communities and social media. Whether you believe in chemtrails or not, the mystery and controversy surrounding them remain a topic of heated discussion. Number 1, the sphere. The ancient theory making a comeback. The flat Earth theory dates back to ancient civilizations, including the Greeks and Egyptians, who believed the Earth was a flat disk. Despite overwhelming scientific evidence proving that the Earth is a sphere, some still believe that it's flat. They claim that all the photos and videos of Earth from space are fake and that scientists are deceiving us. Notable figures like Samuel Rowbotham in the 19th century and Charles K. Johnson in the 20th century have been vocal supporters of this theory. It's a fascinating, albeit perplexing, theory. Critics highlight the overwhelming evidence from astronomy, physics, and satellite imagery that supports a spherical Earth. Despite this, the flat Earth theory continues to captivate a small but vocal group of believers. And that's our countdown of the top 10 conspiracy theories. These theories have left us questioning what we think we know. If you enjoyed this video, hit like, subscribe for more, and tell us in the comments which theory you think could be true. Thanks for watching.